Assalamualaikum to Dr. Latif. This video presentation is for our case study assignment under course IMD311. This assignment was prepared by Adyputra, Misbahulfalah, Fatin Darwisa, and Norashikin. Assalamualaikum to Dr. Latif. So for our case study, we choose to evaluate a website from a Muzium Negara. Okay, so in these sections, I would like to briefly give some introductions of the background of this website. So basically, this Muzium Negara website was being handled by the staff of this Muzium Negara itself. It was being created actually for the purpose of spreading or sharing the informations, or to promote the National Museum. So like people can access to this website and finding maybe some information about the collections or the artifacts that are being provided from the National Museum itself. So besides that, this website also can be accessed from every type of people. Either you are students, you are researchers, okay, whoever you are, you can access to this website easily. And if we take a look from the website, if we take a look at the interface of the website. Okay, firstly, what we found that this website is frequently updated by the staff, which it's kind of good, where the current informations or the upcoming events, upcoming activities was being updated at the website. Like it can be seen at the left corner of the website, so users will know the upcoming events or the upcoming activities that gonna be conducted at the National Museum. So like, okay, when users access the website, okay, so like they know what is the upcoming activity, so maybe if they're interested, they could go to the museum and try to join the activities. And then the second one is this website also have provide a frequently asked question, which is this FAQ menu button can be found at the bottom of the website. So if you click on the FAQ section, it will link to the frequently asked questions that is related to the general information about the National Museum. So maybe it will be useful actually, maybe for the foreigners. Some of the foreigners, maybe if they want to conduct a research or they would love to come to the National Museum, so maybe they will go to the FAQ section first, and some of the questions that they want to ask, so all the answers, the frequently asked questions, all the answers will be provided at the FAQ section, so it will be no problem for them. And the third one is, even though they have provided the FAQ section, but they didn't provide a 24/7 online chat. Maybe some of the students, okay, or academic scholars, like they want to conduct some research regarding the National Museum, so they want to retrieve quick information about the National Museum. So it might be very hard for them to retrieve the information if they don't have the 24/7 online chat. So in this case, I would suggest if the IT staff would be improve and add some or add on a 24/7 online section, so it would be easier for the students or researchers to conduct their research, or maybe to obtain informations that they want. But even though they don't provide the 24/7 online chat, they have they have list down all the contact names of the Muzium Negara staff, which is when the users have something or regarding anything information that they want to ask, they can contact the staff, and they can contact the staff in charge of the National Museum, so it will be no problem for them. But overall, from this website, it is actually really accessible. Okay, it is free. You can access it wherever you are, and the most important thing is you don't have to create an account, you don't have to log in, you don't have to sign up if you want to access to this website. Like this Muzium Negara website is not like the other website, which is if you want to access to it, you have to create an account, you have to log in. So like for this website, you don't have to do all of that. It's just as long as you have a free internet connection, so you can access it.
For information quality, the user used this website to find information related to the current activity or any event conducted at National Museum. Besides that, The authority also provided information for artifacts that have in the museum. All the information that being provided is useful and accurate. Besides, the information also can help users to make a decision and solve problems. This website provides plenty of information for research. As we mentioned previously, the information quality is really good and accurate. It also accessibility. This National Museum is an organization under government and they serve the community for free. Firstly, the authority also provided information for artifacts that they have in the museum. Secondly, the website delivers high quality information that is fit for use by information consumer. And lastly, the website will be promoted their website or activity either by social media or television advertisement.
User interface. For user interface, the authority want to make sure that the website are always up to date and all the content in the website can make user easy to understand it very well because of they a good word, good visual that make people comfortable and easy to read. Besides that, for user interface, theme also is very important because of from the theme it can attract people to visit the website. From the website that we choose, we find that the website need to improve their user interface. It is to make sure that user can understand where they see the website. We will suggest they to create the interface simple but attractive and try to create an invisible field. Every element must serve a purpose. User experience. User experience is a person's emotion and attitude about using a particular product, system or service. The user of the website mostly are from student, researcher because it is related with the history elements. The things that the user get when visit this website profile is they can find various of information and alternative to find information for their work. This organization create their website because they want to make sure that the user easy to contact them, and this thing will make sure that the business between user and this organization become more easy and helpful. But unfortunately, this website color seem not too good to make people recognize and familiar with their organization.
Okay, now we talk about content of the website, which is color scheme on National Museum of Malaysia website. So the website is lacking of color scheme. They should use a simple color that can attract the people, but it seems lame and plus boring. So the menu of social media links color should use the dominant color like black or blue, so the visitors can alert if they want to make some feedback or anything. So simple and reflective color is to make sure that the user easy to view the website and make the website become strong and has a visual identity. A good color scheme can guide a visitor's eye to click the button or link to find their information and keep visitors' satisfaction, and no eye pain when they use the website. So the authorities should take note that preparing a website color scheme is actually to attract and to get customer attention whenever and soon as possible, because it will leave a positive impression about the website. So the color scheme used on every part of the National Museum website, body from header to footer, but the color is not really interesting and they do not have a lot of differences to distinguish use of button or links that contain a particular information. So the National Museum website would appeal to anyone with a earthy color or a color that will bring back to old history but being modernized. It actually makes some feelings of being surrounded by a history and like living in a situation before the independence. So a pleasing color combination may come in handy for projects that empathize environmental consciousness. Okay, now I will be talk about web navigation that used by National Museum of Malaysia. So they have provide 3 web navigation. So the first one is a good navigation system can ease the problem of getting lost and improve information seeking effectiveness. So getting lost is a common problem in an abstract complex information space like the web. So it is to visualizing the structure of information space, providing easy and flexible access to the navigational information, and keeping the navigation system itself simple but meaningful. So the second one is navigation to provide it to show a website major section and is displayed on every web page. So this kind of navigation system can provide a simple and direct guidance for user to go to the next immediate major subsection, but it requires significant more step to reach deeper level content. So this website follow a sequential menu design in which is normally provide links to site top level sections with only peer level items. So the navigation system that they have provide is to design to stay inside all the time for easy access. The third one is they provide a good navigation system that usually achieved by using cascading style sheet. It is CSS or JavaScript. So the frame are also used to make the structures stay inside all the time, and a side panel or a frame can also offer a constant side map design which not only present to the complete structure to user but also will stay inside all the time.
For service quality, the service quality of this website is good, and content of the website is basically suitable for adults because it is related with many words. Hence, the words that have been written at this website are more focused to the National Museum business. Somehow, kids will not able to understand it. This website also share many things about the knowledge of the National Museum. They share a very useful information for the public. This website become important because it will make people are easy to find the information that they need and related with the National Museum. This website also provided a contact information that will help the user.
Overall, to summarize, this website actually is really good. I mean, from the content, the information that they share, everything on the website is really good, and like all of the users can get to know what is the National Museum is. So we know that to be as a web developer, or if you want to create a website, it's not really a piece of cake because of plethora of things that you have to consider. I mean, from the designs, from like everything, is it suitable or not? So a lot of things that you have to consider. So as for this, but overall, based on our case studies, based on our research from this website, we think that the interface of the design of this website is not really interesting and not really attractive. So we would suggest if the web designer can more improve on of the color scheme, of the theme, of the background pictures, and they should like make it interesting so that the website can grab the attentions grab the attentions of the users, and at the same time it can promote more of the national museums. So because of if their website is really good, it's interesting, so I believe that a lot of visitors could come and visit their websites. So that's all from me. Thank you.